one, what's gonna happen to Rodgers, and two, what's gonna happen to the Packers? Because the contingency plan and everything. What do you think?
Well, it's all going to be contingent. Well, first of all, you got Josh Allen, who there's no one that looks like him. He looks like he's 6'5", runs, freaking crazy. And it looks like he hurts your players more than you're going to hurt him. He's
Yeah.
just ridiculous. And his arm is a cannon. It looks like he's maybe throwing a short 10-yard pass that goes 40 yards. And Mahomes is Mahomes, enough said.
Yeah. Yeah.
And yeah, Herbert's coming too. So that's four good quarterbacks on the AFC, right? So, which brings me to what Rodgers is probably going to do and what he should do. So, you had also said that he's going to retire, and I know you're not Rodgers' biggest fan, but but I at first I'm like, nah, man, he can't retire after seeing the way he's played all season, right? And the way the NFC, because all, like we said, all the good quarterbacks that we mentioned, they're really in the AFC. So after Brady and Rodgers leave, who's left? Russell Wilson, you know,
Yeah. Yeah.
Dak
That's it.
Prescott, like,
I was gonna
please,
say,
right?
yeah, no,
like,
yeah,
like these are the cream of the crop quarterbacks, which is why I think Deshaun Watson, if God willing, he gets all his allegations cleared, um, like that's a whole nother story, right?
yeah,
But
yeah,
if he
yeah, yeah.
does, I think he should go to the Eagles, but because the
Oh
Eagles have the
wow.
Eagles have the three picks. You're like, hey, we're giving you 3 first-round picks, and they're all in the same year, so it's not like, okay, you're held hostage to okay, what's gonna happen with Deshaun Watson. I'm like, no, I gave you 3 first-round picks, and we got Deshaun Watson. We don't know what's gonna happen to him. I think it's a perfect time for them to trade, and if they screw up, guess what? They lose one season. Not bad,
Yeah,
So
yeah,
I think that'd be perfect. To me, that's what I would do. But side point, going back to Rodgers,
yeah.
based on all the COVID stuff that he's you know commented on how he feels about the protocols, I could see him not retiring, right?
Yeah,
Because of the things that we mentioned.
yeah,
He's he's gonna go to the Broncos. He's gonna have to face Herbert, which if he wants to face Herbert, I still think the Chargers maybe have a year or two
yeah,
before they truly become true contenders. Even though Herbert, same thing, he's outstanding, but he still has to face him twice versus facing Fields and Goff and Kirk Cousins, right? So I think Herbert's a better quarterback now than all those three guys. And then of course facing Mahomes twice a year, and Derek Carr. There's another one. I think Derek Carr's a better quarterback than all those guys as well. So even if Carr stays with the Raiders, that's 3 good quarterbacks that are better than the second best quarterback in your league in your own division. So but that seems to be for the Packers the best trade available, because maybe swing a package deal where you can, because they're in cap space hell, not as bad as the Saints, but they're pretty bad. um and I think if you trade Devontae, because there's no need to have Devontae, who's 29, if you're going to be rebuilding, because that's what the Packers would be doing. They'll be rebuilding, because we've seen here there's no future with Jordan Love. You're gonna have to trot him out there, and his job is going to be to play as he always plays, so you can get a good draft pick. That's what it's gonna come down to. It's gonna be probably the Vikings division, maybe if the Lions continue building up on what they're building, but even then, I don't think they have the quarterback to do so. But to answer your question, it's going to be a rebuild for the Packers. I think Rodgers does retire because he doesn't want to, probably go and face the AFC. All the good quarterback props in the AFC, to damage the legacy. Yeah, he had a bad playoff outing, but I think his legacy is still pretty set right now. If he
yeah.
goes to another team, doesn't do good, I think he might do more damage than good.